early, but well, there we
Well,
go.
I know. Imagine us being early. Good evening, gents. Welcome to the Tasting Bothy, where every
Hello.
dram tells a story.
It's great to be here again.
Yes, it is. Ron's already on. He's been chatting away there in the chat with me.
That's great. Hello, Ron.
So good to have Ron with us. Tonight we're again back in the Bothy with Gordi and his two mystery drams, Dram C and Dram D.
Right.
In fact, this isn't really Gordy's dram. This is his next door neighbour's dram, to be perfectly honest with you. So, are we ready to get into it?
You have to tell me twice.
Right. So, again, very light dram.
Very, very light
colour. This is the type of dram that Burns would have spoke about when he was addressing his haggis, when he said that it came out like amber bead, as it was that kind of the amber bead. This is amber bead that we've got here. This is really what you would call a whiskey, eh? I mean, we get all these other different colours and flavours, and they're all called whiskey. But again,
that's a good colour.
And it's whiskey without the E, I hope, Gordon. I'm presuming, I don't that I hope, because I quite like whiskey with the E as well, because Irish whiskey is lovely. There's some lovely whiskies. So, but again, you've written on it 51.2% ABV, which, if this is a Scottish Malt Whisky Society one, it's probably one of the lowest cask strengths that they actually do. You know, because normally you find they're up there at 60% or whatever. The last couple we've done have been up at that range. So, if it's a Scotch Malt Whisky one, it's low. Again, I'm going to hazard a guess that this there doesn't look like there's much sherry in this, so I'm going to think bourbon cask here with this one.
You would have thought so. Right, sticky.
So have a wee nose here. Let's get our nose into it. Again, like last week, it's quite viscousy as well. You know, you can see that it's taking a wee while before the legs start running. But then once they start moving, it's actually quite sugary looking when it's in it. So. Oh, it's lovely and light and fresh.
It's very, very light, isn't it?
Aye. I'm going to stick my neck out early doors here.
Yeah, really?
Yes. Although it's got a floral note to it, I don't think it's a lowland whiskey.
Ooh.
I think this is.
That's got quite a floral note.
I think this is a Highland. I think this is a Highland whiskey. It's definitely, we can forget about the islands, I think.
I would have thought so as well. I would have thought so too.
Excuse me, gents. I've got nothing in there that's kind of peaty or there's no, like last week we had the saltiness of the sea. I didn't have that.
No seaside about that at all, no?
No. I think I've got a bottle of this.
Do you really?
Aye. Do you know, it's the... It's that. It's peachy, gooseberry.
Yep, I was going to say to you a minute ago that it's quite peachy.
I don't have one at this ABV though, which is the thing that's thrown me. I'll need to taste it. I will need to taste it. But
I'm all for it.
I do think I'm just going to reach out here because I think I've got a bottle that's similar to this in here.
Well, he's sticking his nose at the right, Gordy. It really is.
I think it's something like this. This is malted by so I think that's the kind of colour that I'm.
All right. Okay. Gordon's laughing.
I really shouldn't have put my neck on the line like this. Gordon's already laughing. He's already laughing, going, no.
Right.
It's the nose because it's got a very similar nose to that. It's lovely and sweet.
It's lovely.
Actually, do you know something?
It's very, very nice. If it tastes as good as it smells.
Oh, aye, it's lovely. Lovely and light and fresh.
That's
Oh,
getting
maltiness in there as well.
That's getting a great score from me for the nose, because that is just.
And the final wee bit is you get a little bit of vinegar in the nose. Not in a way that's harsh or whatever. It's but when you get like a balsamic vinegar, a sweet vinegar type thing.
Okay.
I'm just getting a fruitiness. I can't distinguish.
You get what the fruitiness.
It's very aye.
There's a wee hint of lemon in there. Right, so whenever we taste it.
Indeed, we shall.
Slange. It's not that.
Oh, that's nice.
It's not what's in that bottle that I've got. But I know what it is.
Indeed. Well done.
Well, I think I know what it is.
Gordon's still laughing.
He was close last week.
He was, aye. He did well last week. I was quite impressed.
This whiskey comes from the northeast of Scotland. It does.
I'm watching for Gordon to make some sort of.
So am I. So am I. I'm looking to see if there's any change in his demeanour when I said that. It comes for the northeast. Although,
lovely.
No, I like that. That's lovely. It's quite sweet.
Brown sugar. Apple crumble.
Getting the vanilla and that coming through that. I'm going to just add a wee drop of water to this. Not that it particularly needs it. I just want to see if it changes the flavour in this. Because I think I know what this is. It gets a lot more peppery on the nose. It actually picks up a wee bit of mint when you've added that wee bit of water. I'll taste it first before you add anything, Clark. It really lightens it up. It really gets a lot lighter and fresher on the nose. That's lovely. Then you add water to it though. No, it's flattened everything out.
Has it?
It really has flattened. It's not got that same intensity in the mouth that it had.
Well, I'm not going to do that road.
Then you go down that road. No, but that's what I'm saying. That's why I do the experiment this end and leave you guys at that end to go. No, so we'll just leave. It has taken a bit away from it, but I think this is a Glengarry.
There you go, eh?
To the way up the east coast. I think this is a Glengarry.
Oh, you're getting a thumbs up.
I'm getting a thumbs up.
Oh, well done, you.
Aye, it's because it's one of my favourite drams. But I've never had one at 51.2% ABV. We got very close to that. Or did I have one at 51? I got one through the Falkirk Whisky Club. Remember, Clark, I got that bottle through Falkirk Whisky, a 10-year-old Glengarry that I gave you a drammy.
Yes,
I thought it was maybe
really nice.
more. So
you had a taste of this when you came through.
Well, I've had a taste of this before. Maybe that's where I tasted it, Gordon. I know I've had a Glengarry here. In fact, I think I've got a bottle somewhere on my shelf here that's open.
This was my membership malt.
This is a great dram. I like Glengarry.
Yeah, this was the membership malt.
Well, what's it?
Ah,
yep.
Good.
So £15 extra gave me this bottle.
Good. Very good.
£70 for membership and or £75 for membership and then £90 you got
What did I
mystery
get from
bowl.
them? I can't remember. I've got my membership ones in here as well somewhere.
You did well. That's a lovely dram.
That's a lovely dram, Gordon. I'm not going to finish it. I'm going to leave it because I'm going to come back to it after we've done the other one.
Well, open the envelope and you'll see.
All right. Envelope. I think it's a 10-year-old though, Gordon. Tastes higher than a 10-year-old on that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's called Muddle Menthol. I didn't
Muddled
really get any
menthol?
menthol in it, but anyway.
Muddled
Muddle
menthol.
menthol. It's a 14-year-old, Clark. It's a 14-year-old Glengarry.
Smashing. Yes.
First full ex-bourbon hogshead. That's a lovely dram, Gordon. That's a lovely dram.
It's lovely. That's very, very good.
It is. I do like a Glengarry. I think I've been a couple of Whisky Society things I've been to recently, and Glengarry's been one of the drams. For those who didn't know what I'm talking about, they might think they've seen Glengarryoch. They think it's Glengarryoch. It's pronounced Glengarry, but it's that's what this is. Aye, that's a belter. I like that.
It's lovely. Aye. A great jam. Another great jam, Gordon.
I probably did. I taste that when the other was that the other week we were through, Gordon, and we
Yes.
popped in.
Yeah.
And I tasted the one. Aye, so I didn't know it was a Glengarry back then, right enough, probably. Right. Dram number 2.
You're going to score the first one, no?
Left field, given to me by my neighbour, says
Hey,
Gordi.
come on, we're looking for the scores for the first one. Come on.
Oh, you're looking for the scores? Aye,
Yeah.
very good. That's a great idea, Clark. I'm glad you're here keeping me right.
I'm glad
That's why
Gordon's here keeping us right.
That's why we do the both together. Well, I'll go first. I gave it a 94.
Oh, there you go. I give it a 93, but I could easily have given it a 94 because it's a cracking jam. It's a 9, a 9 and a bit out of 10. No bother.
Aye, definitely a 9 and a bit. So we're doing well, Gordon. You've not scored less than 90
No?
on these 3 drams. Let's see how your neighbour feels. Or fares. Fails? Fares.
Fairs, you mean fairs?
Am I preempting something? Well, one of the things when I took the photographs of this earlier on, right, because I took the photographs to post them on, I'd actually put them beside each other.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see quite clearly in the bottle the difference in the colour between the 2 drams. This one is definitely a lot redder.
Mm-hmm.
So it would maybe indicate that it's in a sherry cask. Now, I've got to ask you, Gordon, do you know what it is? Has your neighbour told you what it is?
I've got the bottle.
You've got the bottle. Oh,
yeah.
I'm okay then. So you know what it is.
And to be fair to you guys, my neighbour didn't get on with it. He didn't find it suit his palate.
Oh, right. Okay. Didn't suit his palate?
Aye.
Oh,
okay.
It is different.
Well, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Does it suit your palate, Gordon?
No,
There's only that much left in the bottle.
Got a very strong vanilla I get when I nose it.
Oh, you do, don't you?
You know it.
Really strong.
I think it's quite complex. It's quite complicated, this.
Oh.
Very complicated.
There's an awful lot.
I think it's a whiskey that's trying too hard.
That's a strange one. It's got that kind of.
What did we see when we were at the wheat sheaf the other night there.
Uh-huh.
What did we have?
What did we have?
This reminds me of something that we had. I remember what they were. It's not that I didn't remember what they were.
Was it the first one, which was a blend?
I think so. I think this is a blended malt. There's an awful lot going on in there. Far too much.
Mm-hmm. That was the first one we tried. If you can see it.
But that was a Tesco one, wasn't it? Tesco value.
Right.
But where was it from? Where did it come from? Remember, they told us of the story.
It's Dornoch. It just says it's bottled in Dornoch.
Dornoch, that's right. It had Kleinlish in it. It had Brora in it. It had all that stuff that was in it.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
I think this, because this has got, there's a lot going on in here.
So
you're getting the vanillas in there. You're getting a bit of sherry in there.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit like it reminds me of that Johnny Walker we had, that Johnny Walker that had all that. I think it's been, well, did we say it was 58.6%? There's no many blended whiskies that are 58.6%, Clark.
No, I wouldn't have thought so, no.
So I wonder if it's got a bit of age about it to have it that.
That kind of strength. I see what you're saying.
We even get a bit of like Cointreau coming out of on the nose of that. Bit of that orangey tangerine Cointreau.
I see what you're saying. Mm-hmm.
It's quite nippy on my. It's quite. But that could be the ABV. It's quite. My nose hairs. I feel like it's singeing my nose hairs as I'm.
It's got that kind of rubbery kind of smell that you often get from a blended whiskey.
Yeah.
Rubbery, is that the right word? Rubbery?
Yeah.
Leather.
Leathery, aye, well, good, aye. Uh-huh.
Yeah. And it's, again, look how viscous it is. I mean, it's...
Mm-hmm.
Right. Anyway, let's have a wee taste it. We've done enough chatting about it. Yeah, I didn't expect that. It's really light, and on your palate, it looks quite viscousy and oily, but when you take it on your palate, it just seems to disappear. Oh, as blends go, it's quite nice.
I quite like that. I'm not one you get the impression, guys, that I just like anything that's got whiskey written on it. But that's it's actually I quite like that. I'm wrong with that.
It's actually quite. I find it quite toffee-ish on my palate, which you would get for a sherry cask.
Mm-hmm.
I get a bit of heat as
candy
well.
floss in there. It's quite peppery as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a bit of heat in the tongue.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I'm going to add a wee drop of water because it's 58.6. So I'm going to do the experiment. 2 drops, that's all. And see if this opens it up a wee bit. Doesn't really open the nose up much. In fact, it probably mellows it down. I'm now getting a lot of back to that peach kind of watermelon. Lightens it on the nose. It's not quite as fiery on my nostrils as it was earlier, and on the palate, it's aye, right. This does benefit from 2 wee drops of water that I've done. It's levelled it out. It really is nice. It's
come on, let's try it then.
I just added two wee drips into that. And it's not quite as fiery on the tongue as it was, Gordon, where you said it was fiery on the tongue.
It's
not fiery on the tongue as well.
Here's my whack up.
Yeah, it does improve it. Yeah, makes it smoother.
Lightens it. It's a lot lighter. It's a lot sweeter.
You
Yeah,
get
clue
quite
what
a
it
lot
is.
coming back down to your
There is.
nose.
Yeah.
It's done nothing to the nose anyway, that's for sure. It smelt better before the water.
Mm-hmm. This is palatable, so I don't know if your neighbour had tried it with water or not, Gordon.
Neil's a bit of a collector of whiskey, and he actually gave me half a bottle of this. So it took him half a bottle and decided he didn't like it. And I have to say, it wouldn't be my go-to. To be honest with you.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We've had a lot better whiskies before. It wouldn't be a go-to, but it's one that I would have in the house. You know, that I'd quite like in the house.
I don't dispute that at all.
You don't like?
No.
You didn't hear that.
I preferred that without the water, Willie.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, you can't extract the water out of it unless you put it back through the distillation process. I find it a lot more caramelly on the nose.
I still find it quite peppery.
Yeah.
It's still quite
I think
hot.
it's a strong, to me, it's a strong vanilla nose that I get when I put it in the glass. Puts me off.
Yeah.
Or buttery, vanilla. It's buttery.
Definitely, it's got that kind of American cream soda nose to it, like the old American cream soda we used to get.
Yes. So
Right. I've scored it. I actually quite like it. I think it's nice.
I preferred it without the water, but
I'm not. As blends go, I think it's difficult to put a name on it. You know, it could be anything. It's definitely not a Johnny Walker, that's for sure, because I've tried a few of the Johnny Walkers, so it's not a Johnny Walker. And it's not a black bottle, because I like black bottle, and I would put black bottle above this.
maybe.
And it certainly isn't. It's no any of the grouse or famous grousey ones in there that you know, even the kind of the ones that they do experimental things and whatever. It's no one of them. So we can where it's no.
I don't think we're going to know what it is until he shows us.
Oh, no. I think you should stick your neck out, Clark, this time. I think you should shout and name it.
Tom.
What?
Just the first name that came in my head.
I don't think it's Tom.
I don't think so.
Old Tom. Old Tom was a beer. I remember having Old Tom.
Right.
It's a lovely beer.
It is a good beer, right?
Anyway, I've no idea what it is, Gordon. Not a clue. It's all right, though. I wouldn't be... I mean, if I had a bottle of this in the house, I wouldn't necessarily go out and buy a bottle, but if there was a bottle in the house, it wouldn't be one that I would discard or say, no, I'm not having that.
Yeah.
So, right, Clarky, you want me to open this envelope and we'll find out what it is?
Yes, I would quite like that.
Or do you want to score it first, just in case?
Well,
Let's score it first. Let's score it first and then embarrass ourselves when we go, oh, is that what it is? I really like that.
I really do quite like that. It's not got the kind of scores that Gordi stuff has given us.
No, it hasn't. It hasn't. So what have you scored it? Because I went first the last time.
Yeah, well, I've given it 22s all the way, so I've actually given it an 88, which is quite a good score. I think that's quite a good score.
Oh, well, I've given it an 88. I've given it 22s right across the board as well.
There you go as well. There you are, right? It's a nice dram. It's a nice dram. It's not as good as the ones that
I'm not saying no.
It is. Any man that means, but it's a nice dram.
You ready?
Come on then.
Oh, Clark, you're going to kick yourself.
I would really.
Aye.
Oh, it's an old Perth. Oh,
It's an
goodness
old bit.
me.
You've got one of these.
Well, I think we maybe finished it the last time we had it. But
Well, I think it's an old Perth, cask strength, matured in sherry casks.
The one I had wasn't cash strength, so that's maybe what made the difference, you know.
Possibly, but
it looks
yes,
a lot like the bottle I had. It does,
well, I've had the old Perth before.
Aye, there you
We've
go. Aye.
scored it before. There you are, a bottle of old Perth.
Aye.
I quite like that. As I said,
Okay.
it wasn't a bad dram. It wasn't a bad dram at all.
Aye.
So, in fact, the more it's sitting in the glass, the better it's getting. I'm getting more of that toffee vanilla. It's like a Caramac. You remember the old Caramacs that you used to get? That sweet toffee Caramac. The more I do that, the better it is.
The thing that I remember, I went to, I can't remember who, I was at a tasting somewhere, and they had 3 single drams of, and then the blended one, so they had like a 12, a 15, an 18. No. In fact, they didn't have a 5, a 10, and a 12. I think it was that, or maybe 5, a 10, a 15, and then the blended one. So you got a taste of the 4, right? And the one I liked the most was the youngest one. I actually liked the 5-year-old better than I liked the other ones. I remember that quite clearly.
The thing is, though, Clark,
how shocked I was at that.
Aye, but if it's a blend like that, it could have quite a few older blends and then a 5-year-old stuck in at the very end of it, which then brings it down to that age statement.
But certainly the 5-year-old, I remember saying that to the boy in the shop. I said, I like the 5-year-old. And he was saying, there's a number of people saying that. You know?
I like that. There's quite a few drams I like that are like younger age statements. In fact, I tell you what's really nice is Falkirk Distillery's newest release sherry cask, which is can't remember if it's at 5 or at 7-year-old, but it's a lovely dram. So, aye, well done, Gordon. 4 excellent drams.
Aye, you did well.
It's been another one of these. Let's embarrass the tasting booth and see how they get on. But
it's actually not that hard because I didn't know much about whiskey. I just know what I like.
How about you, Clark?
I didn't know much about whiskey either. This guy blank.
I probably know a bit more about it than I used to, but I'm not saying I know very much.
That's why we practice and why we do this every week. It's all about building knowledge and skill.
I'm hoping that by the time I've had another 200 or 300 of these, I'll have gained a bit of knowledge.
But not tonight. Well, another 200 or 300 of these tonight, it would be
hospital for me. You're right.
No, right. So obviously, I gave you 2 guys a dram. We're not going to do it tonight because Clark's working tomorrow, so we're not going to do a dram tonight. But when we'll need to do it at some point. Gordon's got one there to try as well, so we'll have a look at it. We know it's a cheek. I've told you what it is.
Yeah.
So it's not that we need to guess what the distillery is.
Yep.
But
thank
I
goodness.
think you'll enjoy it.
I quite like that. But the good thing about it is I didn't pour it all in the glass, so there's still enough for me to go back to the original without the water.
But the good news for me is I kept the other one.
Hey!
So I can go back to the Glengarry because I actually I think Glengarry,
That's a lovely whiskey.
The drams are lovely. Great drams. So, and I wanted to take the opportunity as well of raising a wee dram to Andy Ure, the owner of the wee whisky shop in Linlithgow, who was a founding member of the Falkirk Whisky Club, who passed away in Hogmanay. I was at his funeral on Wednesday, and just an incredible guy. What he managed to pack into 40 years of his life is unbelievable. So here's to Andy, to the guys in the tasting bothy. So I might need to score that a wee bit higher. That now that I've tasted the other and I've gone back to tasting the Glengarry, I think it's night and day. It's night and day. So, but anyway, that's us. We've been on for our 30 minutes, or our allotted 30 minutes that we're normally on for. And so we'll say goodbye to Ron. There's only Ron joined us tonight. No, like Tony. I think Tony probably hasn't joined us because he's. I think they've got a whisky tasting in Wales tomorrow night. I think tomorrow night's their whisky tasting, and I think it gets kind of messy, so he's probably behaving himself the night before that. And so, Ron, we'll say good night to you. I can see you there, and we'll say good night to everybody else. Thanks very much for joining us. Thanks, Gordi, for the drams. It's been great. It's always a laugh when we come on and do this. Today we started the 1st of February. Goodness, we've even got the first month of the year back. So
what a great way to start the month.
What was that?
What a great way to start the month.
I know. And it's only 3 days until you turn the same age as me. So can't wait that. No, that'll remind you of that.
You'll be singing the Beatles songs, won't you? Particularly
when you're 64, right? Yes. And I'll not remind you. I won't remind you much between now and then.
There must be a song coming on somewhere.
I think there could be.
Well, I'm going to behave myself tonight. He's not quite there yet.
Not quite.
Right, we'll catch you later.
Right then.
See everybody when we're back in the tasting bothy.
Bye bye.